Well, having had 48 hours or so to reflect, what do you feel you learned from the weekend's game?
That we can't play that bad again. Really, it was disappointing. It was a disappointing performance. But you know, looking at us in a whole, really this season, we're in a good position in the league. We win that, we can go up to 5th, I think it is, I believe. Win a game in hand. We're still in 2 competitions. We've got a chance to progress tomorrow night against Cambridge. We're still in the FA Cup. We'll look forward to the draw tonight, but we know we still have to finish the job at Tranmere. So we're in a good place. It's difficult to try and stay in a level keel here. You know, it's as soon as you win a game, you get so much praise from everybody. And when you lose a game, it's almost rock bottom. You know, you've hit rock bottom when you've lost or you've drew a game. So it's my job to keep the players firmly focused on staying in that level keel, staying fully focused on the job in hand, and that's the season. That's trying to progress in the cup competitions, which we are. We done well not to lose on Saturday, to be honest with you. And that's not me being derogative or sounding a bit, you know, stupid. I'm saying that we were that poor, all of us, by the way, and include myself, that we didn't even deserve to draw the game. So it's a lot of things was wrong in our game, you know, a lot for me to even to speak to you about. But we know we can't play that poorly again. We know we've dusted ourselves off today. We know we need to go and perform now, tomorrow night against Cambridge, who we haven't played for and against as a club for 16 or 17 years. We know what it means to our fans. The players are well aware of that. So we need to make sure we go there and put a performance on and get ourselves through in the next round.
Yeah, ultimately, the message really from the weekend is no harm done. You're still in the cup, you can still move on. I guess it just has to act a little bit as a wake-up call to take heed from what happened.
Yes, it's not a wake-up call. We knew what who we were playing against. We done our homework on them. We had them watched. We went to watch them. We knew that they were a decent side, and if we weren't at our maximum, which unfortunately a lot of the players weren't on the day, then there could have been an upset on the cards. But fortunately for us, we got ourselves into the lead. We possibly should have went 2-0 up. We had chances to. We didn't take them, and then we get done off a cross into our box that we should have defended better. So really, in hindsight, we'll take it. We'll move on. We didn't get beat. We've got a chance to go to Tranmere and put it right. It's going to be difficult, but we'll go there and put a performance on to get ourselves into the next round. Like I said to you, we started slowly in the FA Cup last year in the first 2 rounds. You know, we struggled a little bit past Chesham in the first round, and wasn't a good performance. We struggled past Notts County, and then them 2 games are forgotten about, aren't they? You know, so the FA Cup will take care of itself, and that'll be obviously next week. But my only focus for us and the players is to put a performance on against Cambridge and hopefully try and progress. Yeah,
and with the game tomorrow, quite difficult to second guess what Cambridge United are going to do. They've got the short turnaround between the 2 games, and they've tended to change quite a lot of players as well.
Yeah, I mean, whatever Cambridge do, they do. That's not really my concern. My concern is making sure our players are ready and know what they're going to expect. Playing against Cambridge, it's a local derby. You know, the best games to be involved in. We've been good in the local derbies, really, especially the Northampton games since I've been the manager. We haven't lost one yet. I think we've won 2 or 3 and drew 1 in this competition. So it's a good game. It's a great game. I know the fans are coming out in support, and you know, I was told today there's going to be over 1,000 Peterborough fans there, and it's tremendous support for us on a Tuesday night. So we're really looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the game. It's a game that, you know, our fans haven't seen for a long time. So we're all well aware of that, and we want to make sure we send them home happy.
Yeah, because it's been such a long period of time, even though it is only the EFL Trophy. Presumably there will be a different feel around it compared with, say, even the Northampton games we've had?
Yeah, possibly, but we just want to progress. We want to go there and win the game and get into the next round. That's our aim. Of course, the derby, it is a big derby for the Cambridge and the Peterborough fans, but our job is to progress in the competition. That's what we want to do. We want to go there and make sure we progress, and you know, hopefully we can relax after that game and look forward to the next draw. But then focus on the league. Obviously, we've got Wimbledon coming around in the short space of time after as well.
And I know as a manager, even after games where you haven't been necessarily happy with everything you've seen, you tend to try and stay pretty steady with your team selection. Will the philosophy going into this one be much the same as with the other EFL Trophy games? The likes of Stephen Taylor and Anthony Grant have had a bit of a rest previously, but it's been strong sides.
Well, I haven't done anything on the team just yet. I usually do pick a team a day before, but in this competition I've always kept my options open, and usually name the team on the day of the game. I wanted to see how the boys were today in training. I wanted to see how their assessments were this morning with Ben in the sports science department. We won't take a risk with anyone. If someone's not 100%, then they don't play. Simple as that. So I'll sit down with my staff afterwards. I've got a team in my head, of course, but the players will find that out tomorrow, and I guess you guys will find it out with 6:15 when the team sheets go in.
Yeah, because there'll be one or two, I suppose, who'll be thinking, I quite fancy a go in the team. You've got one or two just pushing around the fringes, ready to go.
Of course, yeah, they're pushing. Of course, they're pushing, but we've had a good result last week against Shrewsbury. Yes, not so good on Saturday, but we just need to get the right team on the night. The ones who are fit, at their maximum 100% to play the game, because we can't carry anyone in a game against Cambridge in a local derby. We can't expect somebody to play when they're not fully fit. So we'll assess everybody even now, after I speak to you and see how they trained and what their distances and stats are looking like. So and then we'll take a reflection of that and pick a team on it. Over
recent weeks, I guess Gwion and Michael Dougherty are the two players to have picked up knocks and come back into the side. Are they both doing okay? They've managed to play quite a lot of football.
No, they're both. To be honest with you, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine in terms of they were out on the training ground today. Everyone was training, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so we just got to make sure we pick the right team that can go there, get the right result for us, and keep the momentum going.
Yeah, and with this game, and fingers crossed, you'll have a further EFL Trophy match as well. You've got the FA Cup replay and the couple of games in the league. You've got Saturday, Tuesdays potentially now for over a month. Does that particularly bother you, or are you just happy to take it as it comes? I think it's good for us, really. I think that hopefully at the end of this month we will put ourselves in a good position, an even better position than what we're in, and that's what we aim to do. But we've got to work hard. We've got to make sure we recover properly after games. There ain't going to be enough, a lot of time on the coaching in terms of the training ground because of the quick turnaround on games. But what we do is got to be, right to the point, so the players are getting the right messages and they can take it onto the pitch, and and the game plans can work for us. So there's a lot of games coming up. We're going to have to, the squad's going to have to stand up, come in, produce when you do. Because a lot of people's been waiting on their chances, so when you get the chance you need to keep it, because one thing I've always done since I've been a manager is if you do well and you earn a place in the team and you've done well, then you stay in. So it's that's definitely going to happen over this month. That there's going to be changes within the team because of the amount of games.